I remember when the year was starting, about Jan, Feb, March there, my year was so fucked up. Like I had so many things that were happening in my life. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Simo Joyce. For those of you who are new here, thank you for clicking on my YouTube channel. Thank you for even deciding to watch the video. And guys, as I always say, I will never get tired of telling you thank you. Guys, I know it's been a while since the last time I was here doing a video for you guys, and I'm honestly sorry for that. From the bottom of my heart, I'm really sorry for that. I feel like I've just been like, where have I been? I feel like I've just like been everywhere, doing literally nothing good, apart from making all the wrong decisions in my life. No, please don't get me wrong. The reason why I'm saying this is because we are still in Christmas celebration mode. Actually, as I'm recording this, today is on the 27th December 2023. The year is almost coming to an end. And we all know, as Christians, during these Christmas seasons, we tend to make a lot of wrong spending decisions. Yeah. And that's what I'm referring to. Yeah. Please don't get me wrong. I feel that's the only thing that I can explain the reason I have not gotten a chance to maybe have a sit down with you guys and maybe do a video for you guys. Like, and actually I had no intention of doing this video today. I should have just entered in the house some few minutes ago. And the only thing I wanted to do is just relax, sit down and watch a movie, and maybe later in the day I'll maybe do the plans for the later in the day. And actually, I had already prepared my popcorns. Yeah, I had already prepared my popcorns, and my numbers, ready to watch my movies. And my soda. This soda is not wine. I know you people are so judgy. So, guys, jokes aside, um, the reason why I'm doing this video because I honestly felt compelled to just share with you guys about the lessons that I have learned in this year, 2023, as the year comes to an end. I don't know about you guys, but I feel 2023 has been my year of learning, like continuous learning, constant learning. Even when I don't want to learn, like some life lessons was just served to me, and I had no other options apart from learning. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you can comment in the comment section and let me know. And as I was sitting down thinking about trying to reason out and thinking about the points that I'm going to tell you guys, to share with you guys about what I have learned. Like I feel like because there were so many things that I have learned, like so many things. And I did actually decided to write them down. And as I was writing down, I wrote quite a number, but I think I'm just going to share with you guys only 5 of them because there's so many. And I'm not intending to make a very lengthy video because I still have plans for the day. So I think I'm just going to share with you guys just 5 of them, that really stood out for me, what I've learned in this year. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this year for me, 2023, has been I can't say that like the toughest year, the hardest year. Actually, it has been kind of one of the easiest years that I have ever thought I can have. Because if you have told me at the beginning of the year that maybe when the year is going to end, I'll be this person, honestly, I could have said it's a lie. Honestly, I could have said it's a lie. And I think it's have taken a lot of God's grace, God's favor, God's faithfulness for me to be even seated here today and to be sharing with you guys this. And so this year, despite the fact the main challenges that I faced, I feel like I can't categorize them like they are challenges, and I can't categorize it maybe even the difficult moment that I faced this year. I can't say like it was like a difficult moment in my life. I feel like it was my learning year. So each and everything that I handled this year, each and everything that I went through this year, I can't complain. I feel like it was just my year. It was just placed in my life for a purpose, for me to learn something. And I've honestly learned. I've honestly learned. And I'm just going to share with you guys just 5 of them because I don't want to make a lengthy video. And the first thing I learned this year is I learned to be kind to myself. I remember when the year was starting, I don't know where to start even with this. I remember when the year was starting, about Jan, Feb, March there, my year was so fucked up. Like I had so many things that were happening in my life. Like I had so many things that I felt like I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to be in this place, I'm sorry. Like I felt like there's so many things that really needed my presence, my finances, my touch. Like there is so many things that needed me, and at that point, I could not handle them. Honestly, I could not handle them. And sometimes back then, I used to beat myself. Like honestly, I'm not going even to lie to you guys. I was beating myself so hard. I was even kind of almost falling to depression. But God ni nani. Like I feel like I was just so. There were so many things that was happening to me, and I was kind of beating myself so hard, asking myself like Joyce, like why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? Like are you not what woman enough? Are you not like? I was beating myself so much. I was questioning myself so many things. But as the year was advancing, I learned how to be kind to myself. Because honestly, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. All those beating myself was not doing me any good. It was just harming me. And so I decided, not even decided, like it was something that was, learning something that, for me, learning this year, it was something that was like forced in me. I was forced to learn the fact that I need to be kind to me. I needed to understand the fact that, like, you know what, Joyce, you can't do this and this and this at this moment, and that should be okay with you. And I was like, okay, it's okay. And for me to learn that, I had to go through a very tough moment. But I thank God that at least I learned that. So that's the first thing I think I learned this year. Another thing I learned in this year, 2023, is that I need to come out of my comfort zone. Oh my goodness. You don't even know how hard that was for me to even learn that. I learned that it's my year, it's my time for me to face my fears. I think back then, at the beginning of the year, I had this kind of notion that, I have family, I have friends, I have my papers, I have, like, I felt like I have so many things that was there to help me. And so I felt like I didn't have like to push so hard for something. If I need something, I don't have to push so much, because you know what? Those people who push that much is those people maybe who don't have papers, it's those people who don't have family, those people who don't have godfathers. That was me. Until I learned the fact that, you know what? You can't be alone. Like you need to style up, you need to mature up, and it's your high time to get out of comfort zone and fight for yourself. If you need something, work for it. If you need anything, go for it. You don't have to be pushed. But for me to learn that, guys, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It had to be forced in me. I had to go through a crazy moment for me to learn that. But at the end of the day, I learned it, and I really thank God for that. Another thing that I learned in 2023 is that it is important to to talk positive about yourself. I learned it is very, very, very crucial for each and every point in your life to speak something positive upon your life. Like to just speak, because hey, you don't even understand. Like there is so many people out there who are saying crazy stuff about yourself, and if you just sit there down there and just act as if you're just going to listen without speaking something positive about your life, you're going to lose. That was me. Like I felt like the whole world is just against me. They're just saying this and this and this and this, and I reached a point whereby I felt like, you know what, that's what they're saying, that's for them to keep. But for me, I know I started like affirming. They're called affirmation. I started like affirming myself, like, you know what, Joyce, you can do this, you can do this, you have this, you don't have this, but you can do this and get this. Like I started talking positive about my life, because, and for me to do that, for me even to start speaking something positive about my life, is because, hey, I don't want to share this, maybe I'll share maybe in another video, I don't know. But there were so many things that were happening in my life, and I felt like there are so many things that are being said against me. There are so many things that are being said, negative things about my life, and I was like, yo, is that you, Joyce? Like, are you even capable of doing that? Like, did you do that? Like, that was me at that moment. It was, and it kind of used to break me, not like break me to an extent of crying, but I was like, how crazy are they to say this about me? Like, how? That was me, until I realized that, that's not going to do any good for you, girl. And so you just have to mature up and to just know that That's what they're saying, but that's not you who you are. That's not who you are, yeah. And so you are this person, yes. You are this person, and so you should start acting in this person. And honestly, guys, I don't even need to lie to you guys. There is a power that comes with speaking something positive about yourself. Some friends could tell me that, they're saying this and this, but you're not this person. Like, we know that. But hiyo ilikuwa inaingilia in this year and then going out to this year. But there is a power that comes with you affirming yourself, assuring yourself that despite of everything that they're saying, I'm not that. Despite of everything that it's happening in my life, I know I can do this. Despite of these things meant to break me, I know I'm strong enough. There is a strength that comes in affirming yourself. Actually, it makes you even stronger to even start making those baby steps towards attaining your goals. It's something that people say that maybe she can't do this. You're just giving her 1 year and then you see her coming to you to beg us to. There is a power that comes with affirming yourself, saying that I'm not that person. I can do this. Like I was born. I was a miracle baby from the beginning. Like there is a power that comes with affirming yourself. And honestly, I learned that and it have really helped me to even maneuver in some challenges that I have been facing this year. Yeah, that's the other thing that I have learned. Another thing that I have learned in the year 2023, as it comes to an end, is that I am not alone. Like I'm not alone. There was a time, as I was telling you guys at the beginning of the year, there was a time, especially when I started living alone. I started living alone in the beginning of the year. This year is the beginning of this year. So I started I started living again alone in the beginning of this year, starting from scratch. Like literally scratch. When I'm wounded. But anyway, that's aside. So when I was starting my life this year, there were so many things that was happening to me. And when I rented that small house that I rented, I used to feel so alone. That's actually what I wanted. I wanted to stay alone, despite the fact everyone said that I was not ready to do that. But I said that, you know what, I can do this. Like, I have already woman up. I've already matured up enough, and I don't want to be kushindani kichunga chungwa, yeah. So I took that bold move and I started living alone. And when I was alone in that house, I used to hear many voices asking me, like not like literally voices, but I used to question myself with a feeling, are you serious you're going to do this? Like, that you're just alone. Like the house rent, how will you be doing this? Like, like a lot of you can't do this. This person want to bring, like I used to feel like I was kind of so much alone in this world. And I think the reason why I kind of felt that so much is because personally I'm an introvert person, and if I have an issue that I'm facing, honestly, it's a rare case I just come to you opening up. Like I don't pay up about my issues. Like I'm so good in talking about everything else, but not about what I'm facing in my life. And I think that really broke my heart, broke me to an extent. That was what was making me to feel so alone. If I needed to do something, if I needed some encouragement, if I needed some encouragement, if I needed some guidance, like it was so difficult for me to even speak up. But I realized that I'm not alone. Actually, I'm not alone. And there is so many people who are going through the same thing. And actually many people are going through what scenario than what I was going through back then. And they were still pushing on. And so that gave me some courage. And also I realized that there is a need of opening up. If you are facing a given issue that you need guidance, seek help. Like go to your family members, go to your friends, go to those organizations that offer help in that dimension. And I decided to take that step. And oh my goodness, I realized that in each and every point in your life, you have many people surrounding you who are very ready to listen to your crazy stories. I didn't know that. I honestly felt like I'm just alone. Like I am facing this and I'll just figure it out. Like I should mature up and know how to figure it out. That's what I was feeling. But I realized that after I decided to come out of that cocoon and decided to speak up, to open up to people, to organizations, to people, I realized that there is so many people who are willing to help. There is so many people who are not even actually helping. There is so many people who are willing to just listen to your crazy story and to reason out with you. And so it's not good to just keep quiet to yourself and die alone, because in each and every point in your life, and that's been like my policy until date. In each and every point in my life, there is always someone to speak to. There is always someone to speak to. It doesn't matter that maybe your sister is not there, maybe your father, maybe your mother is not there, maybe your friend is not there, maybe your spouse is not there, maybe your kid is not there. Maybe there is always a person to share with. There is always someone who you can speak to. The only thing you need to do is not to put yourself in a cocoon, because my dear, kitako ramba, you're going to pass through so many difficult time. So a very difficult moment. So guys, that's the fourth thing that I have learned in this year. Another thing, I think the last thing that I'm going to share with you guys, because I'm not intending to make a lengthy video, because I have some movies to watch as I wait for the rest of the day. The last thing I think I learned in this year is that I learned that I can make my own happiness. I don't know if you understand. I don't know how to put that. I learned that like I can't be the reason of my own happiness. I don't know if you understand that. I don't know how to put that. But I feel like some time back, maybe the past year, the 2022, 2021, it's kind of, I was this person who was like, my happiness was kind of shaped by other people, like my family people, my friends, do whatever. And so if they do something so bad, if they do anything wrong to me, I was so much affected. Like, you could just affect me so much by doing something so tiny. I don't know if I was like this, like emotional person. I don't want to say that, but I felt like, because of putting my happiness, like my happiness depend on this person. And so if this person hurt me, I think I'm just going to die. I think I'm just going to be so wounded. That was me, until I realized the fact that I learned, not even realizing, I learned. I knew it, but I still had to learn it the hard way. I learned the fact that my happiness should come from me. My happiness should come from me. Like, I should be the source of my happiness, because like that family member can leave you, like your sister can leave you, your spouse can leave you, your kid can leave you, your friend can leave you. Does that mean that you're going to die because of depression and everything else that comes with the sadness? No. I realized the fact that I should make my own happiness. And this, I have, if there is something that I have actualized, is that, oh my goodness, I remember, I don't know if I should share this. I remember there was some time back, last month. I remember there was, I don't know if I'm ready to share this, but anyway, I'm just going to touch, yeah. I remember there was some time back, last month, I had came from, I had come from the court, because I had some case, some ongoing cases, yeah. And I remember that day I missed job. And later, after nimetoka kwa koti, later in the day, I met a friend, and we had a good time. And my friend, I remember my friend asking me, I remember my friend asking me that, are you sure that today you are in court? Are you sure like today you are in court? Because you don't seem like person who was in court today. Like, you're just all over. Like, you're just so happy. Or like, what's happening to you? Like, you don't know how to behave when you're sad and when you're happy. And I was like, my dear, I'm not sad. Like, my dear, I'm not sad. I think it's because I mastered the art of being happy, like creating happiness from within me, to an extent that if you have your positive energy, just keep it to yourself. Like, you can just be having your negative energy, like, just here around me, and imagine it's not going to affect me. Imagine it's not going to affect me. I know that sometimes it is a weird thing, especially because I discovered, because when I'm with my friend, and then they are going through some shit, and then I'm just there comforting them, and then later in the day they just see me so happy. They are this girl is kind of a betrayal. This kind is kind of, she's not like so sympathetic with me. Like, why is she like, she was here, she understands my situation, and she's now there just being so happy. I realized that happiness should come from within. Like, your happiness should come from within me. And so, if you're going through something bad, I will be there for you. Like, honestly, I will be there for you, and I will be genuinely be there for you. But when you see me happy the next minute, like, kindly don't judge me. Kindly don't judge me, because I should not be allowing all the negative energy to get in my space. That's what I learned. And honestly, it's have really come a long way. Another thing that I learned, I think I'm still in the learning process. Um, I think I'm still in the learning process. And actually, I had not planned to share this with you guys. Is that I'm still learning how to keep on challenging myself. I'm still learning to keep on challenging myself, because I've realized that for each and every person, for each and every point in my life that I have reached, and for each and every point that in life that I want to attain, it only comes when I challenge myself and not getting in that comfort zone. So I am still learning to keep on challenging myself, to keep on challenging myself. If I'm in this level, like, I just want to challenge myself to be in the next level, to be in the next level, so that I can keep on like making those steps. I know that's kind of difficult, especially in Kenya, but I'm still learning to do that. Yeah. And so, guys, I think I'm not going to make a lengthy video more than that, because that was not my intention from the beginning. So, guys, thank you for watching until the end. Please continue subscribing, continue liking, continue commenting, and until next time, guys. Bye bye. I love you.